This is Jordan with FreshFind Tutorials. In this tutorial, we'll be going over managing user accounts. So you as a system administrator, once you log in, we're going to navigate over to Admin, Users, and View Users. Now this page shows you a list of all the users you've given access to in FreshFind. This is different than your church roster. Your church roster is all the members in your community. This user list is a list of every user you have explicitly given access to within FreshFind. So that could be a group leader, it could be a volunteer, it could be somebody on staff at your organization, somebody who is a leader in your organization that needs access to FreshFind. So here you can actually, as a system administrator, you can go in and edit their user profile. The way this is probably most likely going to be used, one of two ways, is give them a different access. These are access groups, I'll explain in just a minute. Or reset their password if they lost their password. But you can always direct them to the lost password on the login page. So let's go over the access groups. You can navigate to it over here on the right side, or we can go up to Admin, Users, and User Group Settings. So these are access groups within FreshFind. They're different than small groups or the Groups module in that you give users access to access groups. So for example, let's look at the group leader. If you have a group leader within FreshFind, you can give them this access, and you can see over on the left they have access to the whole roster and the Groups module. You'll also notice they don't have access to all these things in gray. So they don't have access to view any giving, they don't have access to email any the whole organization. It's just the specific things that you've given them access to. I just wanted to make one quick note. If you are a system administrator, you'll notice that you have access to everything. So this is really the only group that you need to have access to. You don't need the system administrator plus this. You only need the one. So again, this is all, you can edit it all, but we've gone ahead and kind of segmented out what works best for most communities. So yeah, this is the user access groups. You can also find your requested accounts here, see who has logged in, and again view the users here. So if you have any questions, please let us know. This has been Managing User Accounts within FreshFind.